Okay. Amen. Okay. So greetings. I'm Monique Ruffin. Welcome to our planting moon meditation that we do every month at on the day before the new moon. One of the things that I find to be really significant about the practice that we do here with the moon work, because there's lots of moon work, but that we at the new moon we plant days before the actual new moon, so we get our energies planted in our psyche before the intensity of the new moon energy hits. Because as you can feel, it's a very intense time. New moons and full moons usually feel very intense. For me, they do especially. Um, and so I hope that you have spent time with your goals. I hope that you have been, just doing the work to be present to them, like be present to how you're thinking about it, how you're feeling about it, and noticing the spaces where you might have blocks to it. Because as we do the work, we come into the clearing phase after the new moon. So we'll plant all the way up until the new moon, which is tomorrow evening, I believe at 7:42. And then later in the evening, we will move into clearing. Later at night, we'll move into the clearing phase, which is when we're going to be focusing our energy on removing the blocks to what it is that we are intending and desiring for ourselves. Um, and so just a little bit about the astrology right now. So right now, astrologically, we are in a highly freaking creative time. And I'm so curious how you all are feeling, because like, are you feeling great? Are you feeling tension? Are you feeling, just how are you feeling agitated? Are you feeling creative? And I don't want to talk too much about it before we go into the actual practice, but I do want to hear, I'm curious how you all are feeling. If anyone would like to unmute themselves and sort of say what's going on for them internally, that would be really great. Because we are having some really intense aspects. So the sun is currently conjunct Mercury. Mercury is our mind, how we think, how we process information. And so the sun conjunct that in Leo brings like a force of energy, like where your thoughts might be really activated, or you are getting a lot of creative ideas, or you feel very um, like your ego might be, and we take that to be a negative thing, but it's not. It's just that sort of impulse to be active and express yourself is right there on the edge. And so that's a really intense conjunction. And then the sun is trine Mars. So that sun that is conjunct Mercury is also trine Mars. And a trine, so a conjunction means that the sun and Mercury are in the same space. So it's like you're standing right in front of another person. So that planet is standing in front of Mercury. The sun and the Mercury are lined up in the same, at the same degree, is what that means. And then when it's a trine, it's the sun and Mars, and that is a degree. Those are degrees that actually work together, where there's like the energy is, I believe it's like a 60-degree angle. I have to check and see. And so those energies work together. But Mars is in Aries, and it's creating a lot of new energy coming in that could occur as anger, that could occur as being reactionary, that could occur as not, feeling isolated and like you don't fit in. Or like you just have a lot of new ideas and you want to do new things and you want to be with new people. It's all of these energies are very they're infantile energies, is what I want to say. Leo is a childlike, playful energy, and Aries is also an infantile energy. It's just sometimes it's not easy for adults to assimilate these energies because we have grown so rigid in our ways of being. And so it requires, like when you know the astrology, it's like, oh, you can let loose a little bit and just allow the energy to move through you. So with that, maybe a couple of you can share how you're feeling. If anyone,
I'll share a little bit.
okay, great. Who is this?
Renika.
Hi, Renika.
Hi. So last week I had a lot of anxiety, like I felt heaviness in my chest and I didn't sleep at all. And so I'm preparing for the new moon. I realized that Leo is in my third house. And so I just, so like in today, I've been feeling very just present to my thinking and also kind of really being tired of letting my ego fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? So I've just been really observant. So I'm hoping I can have a reading too, a new moon reading with you. I couldn't find your calendar, so
Okay.
hoping I can get a reading.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Yes, that is Leo governs the sun. I mean, Leo governs the heart, the sun, right? It's the heart. So literally, you're right that you fit. We would, if you might feel the energy in your heart when the sun first came into Leo. My heart was just like, oh boy, I was like, wow, that is really something. Like I felt it in my heart. So it also can show up in romance and relationships in areas where we are more heart centered. Um, and so that's it. So one more person, does one more person want to share how it's been for them?
This is Maisha.
Hi,
Can
Masha.
y'all hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
good. So I've been having a full-on temper tantrum. I set my intention, which is something that I've been battling with for a long time, right? To align my eating habits and how I treat my body with my intention to just be more of a spiritually led human, a servant. And when I tell you that it's been like, bitch, I will fuck you up. How dare you? How dare you? It's been like that.
Yes.
And I am going, I got all the feelings and all the emotions, and I'm trying to show up for myself like reparenting. But I'm finding that difficult. So I'm hopeful that this introductory cycle to this program will show me the power of the moon, because I need all of heaven to show up for me to make this change happen, because the inside of me is gonna fuck me up and I'm a bit concerned about it.
Oh, welcome. That's fantastic because the temper tantrum is the child energy. And it's, one of the things that I've been listening as I've been talking to, because I'm doing sessions all the time. And all of my clients today talked about the same thing. And it was that that their parents would usurp their power when they were teenagers. That their parents would come in and say, do it this way because I said so. And wouldn't give them explanation. And you just think, like, now I am a parent and I also remember what it was like. And it's like, our young ones are intelligent. Our young selves were intelligent, intuitive, clear, open-hearted, playful. Like that's the Leo energy. And we've capped that. We put it away because we were told in many forms and fashion that it wasn't okay. And you had to be this way, not that way. Do it my way. And so some of this is really just the opportunity to let that stuff go, to see it come up and watch it, and then tomorrow when we move into clearing, it's like we start clearing the parts of ourselves that where we had to abandon ourselves to make other people feel comfortable, where we had to abandon ourselves to fit in, where we had to really force ourselves into situations that were really out of alignment with who we are. Because that Leo energy is about being really authentic, really true to yourself. And it's the sun, for God's sakes. It's like they're like, you feel it, like when your heart starts to skip a beat, like when you meet somebody, you didn't do anything to have that happen. That just happened. That's Leo. Following that real energy. And the energy of Leo at the core, it's love. It's love in its purest form. Like the kind of love you have for your pets or your babies, or the kind of love children have for one another. It's that. So this is good. Okay. Well, thank you both for sharing. That was really helpful. And for all of you who are new here, you know, just I encourage you to share in the room, to ask questions, because the more we share, the more we really help each other. Like, and that's what we're really up to. We're up to really supporting one another and doing this work. This is how we heal together as a community. Okay, I need to do one thing, which is turn off my fan. The sound is too intense. So hold on one second. Okay. The last thing that I want to say about this cycle is that it's the cycle that's governed by the sun, and the sun and the moon. It's all, you know, it's like they are the king and queen of our solar system, and we do the moon work. And so we truly are honoring those energies within us, honoring our ability to really access our our internal power, our internal authority, you know, our internal queenship and kingship, those masculine and feminine energies that are within us. The sun is how we express outwardly, the moon is how we feel inwardly. And when the two are in alignment with one another, we're unstoppable. And that's a practice. It's not something you arrive at. It's something that you begin to embody, and it's a flow. So I just want to just acknowledge that part of it as well. Okay, get us some music. All right, so let's find ourselves in a comfortable seated position. We're going to go in together in pure gratitude for the opportunity to be earthlings at this time. What an incredible time to be alive. We are living through an age change. We are living through an era shift. And we are the way showers of it. We are the first pilgrims, you know, in these last 20 years or so that are forging our way into the new reality, into the new world. And it's messy. It's difficult. It's empowering. It's chaotic. And we're here. We were born for this. There's no mistake at all. So let's settle in. Sacred Spirit, divine power of the sun, Haru, the comedic force of life, the power that generates all that we are, all that we have, and all that we come to be. It is the light that lights up every man, woman, and child. No one comes to experience the earth realm but through the light and the power of the sun. It is divine. It is the embodiment of pure Christ consciousness, the force that knows each and everything as itself, denying nothing, resisting nothing, and continuing to shine forth its light and its power and its energy throughout eternity. It is the force within our heart. Our hearts mimic the power of the sun. From the moment that they begin to beat when we are in the womb of our mother, it never stops beating. Place your hands over your heart chakra and envision a beaming orb of green, rich green light filling your heart up. This is the energy of love, pure divine love. Your heart chakra, the true force which governs your life, which leads you from one moment to the next. So we give thanks into this circle, into this chamber of beloved beings who are working with the power of the moon. We call ourselves forward into the energy of the moon's darkness, the fertile time, the internal realities. And we know the goals that we have set, the objectives that we have intuited, that we have called forth from deep within ourselves. The mantra for this cycle is I create. And allow yourself to bask in the creative energy that is within you. Allow yourself to swim in the powers that are within you. Feel the emotions, the feelings, the tension, the resistance, the tantrums, the force of life. Do not judge it. Nothing is wrong. Allow yourself to rest in the assurance that right where you are, the God-Goddess presence is. And that as you allow the energy of this intention, this goal, to be planted within your heart, or within your womb, whether you are a being who is in a male body or a female body, we all hold the energy of the conscious womb, the divine womb, the creative cauldron, where you hold the seeds of creation, the seeds of life and power are yours in any body, feminine or masculine. And so I just give thanks for the wisdom, for the intentions, for the connection to the divine that was opened at the portal of the planning moon. I give thanks for our willingness to ask on behalf of our higher selves. What am I here to do? What am I here to be? How to use this energy? How can I serve? How can I be myself? What is it that the God, Goddess would like to express through me, in me, as me? How can I shine forth my light? How can I be authentic, empowered, free in my creative self-expression? Feel the energy of your creative self-expression. Feel it riding in your heart, filling up your solar plexus. You are the leader in your life. You are the power in your life. Nothing has power over you. You are always safe. You are always secure in the loving embrace of the God, Goddess. You can create whatever you desire. You have the force of the universe within you. You have the force of the ancestors behind you. You have the love of the universe all around you. This is all for you. Every tree, every bird, every butterfly, every human, all here in service to your greatness. Isn't that something? It's all for you. Let that rest in your heart. Every experience here to serve your greatness. Every failure here to serve your success. Every success here to serve your expansion. Everything serves the next probability. And it is all anchored in love. So on this new moon eve, I call upon the consciousness of the Christ, the light that lights every man and woman and child. It is not about a human. It is a consciousness of light, and way showing, and transformation, and the embodiment of the divine from within. Call upon that force right here, right now, to be made manifest within each and every one of us who is in the sound of my voice. I call upon the power of God, Goddess, to be born again. Call your own name. Say your own name and say yes to the power of light and Christ to be activated within you. I, Monique, say yes to the power of light and Christ to be alive and active within me. This is a power that transforms and heals and unites and casts out all that is unlike it. Let the light that is within you cast a deep shadow so that you may fear nothing. so that you may be absolutely clear of your oneness with all things. There is nothing that can come nigh your dwelling place. Allow the fear of death to dissolve. Death is but an illusion. It is in the oneness with all that is that life shall always prevail. Always, always, always prevail. It is the only thing that is true. Life in its eternity. When you are ready, envision yourself walking on a beautiful sandy beach as the sun is just setting. As the light is beginning to dim, you can feel the sand beneath your toes and a breeze upon your face. And maybe, just maybe, there are dolphins out there in the ocean, jumping and dancing and celebrating you. The energy of dolphins is highly creative and fertile. It's important that you know that the entire universe is conspiring for your freedom, for your love, for your happiness, for your creative self-expression. Everything in the universe desires for you to thrive. Let that in. Feel that deep in your body and in your heart. Allow your mind to release any resistance that anything is against you. And as you feel into the energy of this creative power that is not only for you and for everyone here, know that it is for everyone in the universe, everyone on this earth plane, all those who are here and all those who are not. That we are living in the highest creative time that the universe has seen in thousands of years. The universe is only saying yes right now. There's rapid creation. In this moment, the nodes of the moon that govern where we're going and where we've been are conjunct the Milky Way, the womb of the universe. We allow ourselves to let go of what needs to go. All of the doubts and fears and worries, we allow them to be extinct. So when you are ready, call forth your ancestral tribe or your godmother, whomever it is that can be with you in the most loving way, in the most accepting, powerful, divinely nurturing way. The loving energy of the goddess. Let her sit with you. Maybe she looks like someone you know. Maybe she looks like an older image of you or even a younger image of you. Maybe she's completely out of your imagination. Maybe she looks like Lena Horne from The Wiz, or your grandmother. However she looks, look into her eyes and feel the embrace of love. unconditional love, and pure acceptance. You don't need to change anything for her love to exist. You get to be just as you are. Full of light and with a deep casting shadow. Because light always casts a shadow. The two go hand in hand. You need not reject any aspect of yourself for her to love you and embrace you, cradle you, and to hear your desires. Let her know what it is you want. Let her know what it is you have been called to cultivate this month. Oh, Goddess Mother, I am cultivating a new relationship with my body so that I might live fully in my heart and be who you have created me to be and who I am designed to be and born to be, fearlessly, authentically, joyfully. Oh, Goddess Mother, I'm calling forth deep love and connection and romance with myself and with someone else that I might know the truth of what love and acceptance is in every form and fashion. That I might release my need to control and just be, that I might love my body just as it is and allow my body to be loved just as it is. Oh, Goddess Mother, it is my desire to love my creative self-expression, to love the inner child within me, to love the part of me that has tantrums and wants her way and wants to know that everybody's looking at me and sees me, that I'm seen just as I am and accepted. I do this for myself, and I know that as I do it for myself, the universe will follow. Oh, Goddess Mother, it is my desire to know my connection to all things, to experience oneness at the most profound levels of my heart, to find joy in everything that I do and everything that I am, to see my likeness in everyone, to know that all is well. Oh, Goddess Mother, it is my intention and desire to absolutely speak my truth, because I know that as I speak it, it will come into revelation. Oh, Goddess Mother, it is my intention to bring forth fire with my life so that I may live in integrity with the power of the universe, that I might not fear what others think of me and what others say, but be true to myself and love deeply with who I am. Speak your desires, your intentions aloud to the Goddess Mother. Allow her to hear you. Allow her to affirm you. Yes, child, I hear you. I agree. It is my duty to support you. It is my desire to assist you in fulfilling your goals. Yes, bring the fire. Yes, open your heart. Love your body. Say yes to your ancestors. Be empowered. Live fearlessly, courageously. Make no apologies. Let the light of the universe shine forth through you. You are the light. You are the light that lights everything and everyone with your essence. You cannot deny the essence of who you are. You cannot hide it. You cannot kill it. You cannot resist it. You can only be true to it. It will win sooner or later. It will pull you out of your hiding. It will break your mask. It will love you no matter what. And so allow your goddess mother, that moon energy, that is the energy of the creative womb, the cultivated force of life giving. Allow the energy of the light of the sun and the internal force of the moon to merge inside of you, to connect inside of the mother, the goddess mother, and know that you are both fully impregnated with your deepest intentions and desires. It is not only your job to fulfill what it is you are birthing, it is also the will of the universe. And know that you will be supported, you will be held, you will be guided, you will experience magic and miracles. The way will be made clear. Your mind and God's mind are one. So when you are ready, embrace your goddess mother. Hug her and allow her to hug you and love you. Thank her that it is already done. Thank her for her devotion to you. Thank her for her willingness to meet you whenever you need. Thank her for holding your seeds and for being trustworthy. And when you are ready, you can allow her to release herself into the moon or into the sunset, knowing that the fulfillment of your objectives and desires and goals are being held in the horizon of the light of the universe. And in the proper and perfect time, your reality will give birth to itself through you and for you. Bring yourself back into your body, in your room, wherever you are. Feel the space that you are sitting upon. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, for the ancestors. They're celebrating you coming home to yourself, you loving yourself, you being yourself. And if there's anything that's come up for you in this meditation that you feel called to share, I encourage you to go into the room and share and allow the energy of this experience to fill our virtual community. And tomorrow we begin to clear. Peace and blessings. I love y'all.